Hey, I just want to talk a little bit today about commission sales. And, there's really not a greater opportunity to live a better than normal lifestyle or an average lifestyle by being in commission sales. I really can't think of another industry where you can make a consistent, long term uh, residual income in any other way uh, on a more consistent basis. And that doesn't matter if you're in insurance, if you're in real estate, or you sell knives, or you sell pots and pans, or you sell vacuum cleaners, or whatever it is that you're selling, and you're selling it on a commission basis. Hey, you're in the right place. But there's a couple things that you need to understand if you're looking at going into commission sales. And if you're already in commission sales, here are some things for you to think about. And that is that, you know, one of my mentors from afar and one of my friends now that worked with Jim Rohn, Jim Rohn says, that um, that that you need to, if you want to work, you can work for a living, or you can do what you really love doing, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. And that can also go on into for residual income. So, a couple things that I want to talk about today is one of the things is recruiting. Then I do also want to take just a couple minutes to talk about training, and then I also want to talk a little bit about retention and how all those things come together. So the first part is recruiting, and it's actually recruiting starts with sourcing, and it starts with sourcing the right type of people. And how to find those people? Well, it it really is, and I mentioned a moment ago about Jim Rohn, which is that he talks about sticking to the principles. And as long as you're doing the principles and not worrying so much about the tactics, you're going to do fine. And so, what do I mean by that? Tactics are, where you're coming up with these gimmicks and trying to get people to come in to your organization, and, you know, going, you could go out and put up a sign someplace, um, or wave a sign out, but that's not going to really get you very good results. Or you could put door hangers on doors, but that might be able to get you some results. But it's more about going to the right places, talking to the right people, and knowing how to talk to those people, and using the sourcing to get there. And so sourcing is very important. And then the next step to that is the actual um, interviewing process to make sure that you're a right fit for that candidate, and that candidate's a right fit for you. There are a lot of people that are good for sales, but they might not be really good for your organization or for your company or the type of product that you sell. And the integrity of letting them know that, and letting them decide if your observation is correct or not. So the interviewing process is very important. And then once the decision has been made, then what do you do after that? That's where the onboarding comes on. That's where the training begins. And that's where the development begins. Now, how do you develop somebody? Well, the way that you develop someone is, first of all, through mentorship and coaching. And something that's very important to that is consistency. See, these are very basic principles, but they're very, very important. And so now we've talked about a little bit about the recruiting. We talked about the process of the recruiting. And then we've talked about a little bit about the onboarding and somewhat the training and about the development of that. Then how do you keep them motivated? You know, like many of you, if you have recruited people in the industry, or if you're in the industry and you are a recruiter, you know, like many of you, we have some different things that we have concerns about. One of them is the cost of acquisition, acquiring that new person in the industry. Another one that we have is the cost of keeping that new person on the team. And then, of course, the last one in this regard is, you know, the feeling exhausted from the time and energy that it takes to keep that person engaged while they're in the process of that. If you faced any of those things in the recruiting process, hey, I get it. I'm with you. And I understand. So, really, what I'm trying to say today is recruiting is not just about bringing somebody on board. I think it's more about having integrity with the people that you're talking to. Having enough integrity to let them know if you think that they're a good candidate or not. Having enough integrity to follow through with the process that it takes to keep them in the business. So today, I know I went a little bit over, but I really felt like it was very important. This has been on my mind a lot, as you know, at RO Virtual Marketing. We do work with insurance companies. We work with real estate people, and we work with other people that are looking to build a sales team. And so RO Virtual Marketing is based on principles. And so if you're looking for a company that wants to help you to recruit quality candidates, if you're looking for an organization and a marketing team, not just to help you to recruit someone, but to recruit them and to train them, to develop them through coaching and mentorship, and to be there to help them, to guide them, then we might be the right company for you. But that also works the other way. If you're not willing to put those kinds of efforts into it, hey, you know, let's not waste each other's time. But you know, if some of this stuff has resonated with you, I really would like for you to reach out to us. You can see us through here, right here. You know, ROvirtualmarketing.com, or you can just stick your phone up to the camera and click on and take a picture, and it'll pull up the website. But we really would like to talk to you. And I hope you're having a great day. Hey, share this. If you like it, put the little click mark on it. If you feel compelled to share it with someone that you know that might needs this, it's much appreciated. Have a great day.